support these attacks?
We want to say that the constituents of Texas do not want this war. We say that the constituents of Texas see through their lies, that we see that their pockets are lined with oil investors, and we know that this war is only going to harm the workers of Venezuela, the workers of our country, because at the end of the day, the people that are going to be fighting this war are not the children of senators, are not going to be the children of the president. They're going to be us. It's going to be the working class. It's going to be our brothers and sisters, and it's going to be only harming our communities.
Scarlett, I know everything happens kind of fast, and something was maybe supposed to be done yesterday. Is there any reason why it was put off from yesterday and kind of moved to today?
Yeah, today was always the plan. There have been over 75 demonstrations across the country yesterday and today, and so we want to show that not just on day 1, not just on day 2, but day 20. Hopefully it doesn't get to that. But we will be opposed to this war from the very beginning to the moment it ends.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, this is time for us to organize as people. We cannot let this propaganda win. Just having the right opinion and knowing that this war and this attack is illegal and wrong that's not enough. We have to share this opinion. We have to come out to protest. We have to talk and organize within our neighborhoods, in our workplaces, and we have to make sure that everybody knows that everybody does everything in their power to stop this attack, to stop this war from the very beginning.
Thanks, Scarlett. Appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you. What does it mean? Yours?
Got
Oh, they mean things?
20 different groups, and they were all notified. Jobs in education. Jobs in deportation. 24 jobs in education.
Education.
Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
24 jobs in education. Not for war and occupation.
Not another penny, not another dime. More time.
Not another penny, not another dime.
Not another penny, not another dollar.
We won't pay for war and slaughter.
We won't pay for war and slaughter. Not another penny, not another dollar.
We won't pay for war and slaughter.
We won't pay for war and slaughter.
We know what we're fighting for.
We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war.
We know what we're fighting for.
We know what we're fighting for.
Not another endless war.
Not another endless war. We know what we're fighting for. Not another endless war.
Feel free to step a little bit closer in this direction. We're going to be having most of our speakers over on this area. So the closer, all right. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here today. My name is Yayo and I am a member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation. We, along with many other local organizations and in synergy with millions of people around the country and the world, call upon this rally to make it clear that the people of the world categorically condemn the recent attack on the Venezuelan people and the illegal kidnapping of their popularly elected president, Nicolás Maduro. Together, let's declare no blood for oil!
No blood for oil.
No to war on Venezuela!
No more Venezuela.
Hands off Latin America!
Hands off Latin America.
U.S. out of everywhere!
U.S. out of everywhere.
Right on. In a minute, we will hear from a lot of local organizers representing a myriad of different organizations. We want to thank all the organizations present today. We have DSA, Democratic Socialists of America. SDS, Students for a Democratic Society. FRSO, Freedom Road Socialism Organization. And the Austin Immigrant Rights Action Committee. One of the common themes we'll hear throughout the day from them is precisely what the role of the U.S. working class has to play in these historical times. And the way we go forward is by organizing. It's not too late for you to make your New Year's resolution to build a revolution right here in the United States. Yeah! So join an organization and let's fight back together, yeah? A couple of gentle reminders. We have to prioritize collective safety when we're out here. So do we engage with hecklers? No! Do we engage with hecklers? No! Absolutely not, right? Let our love, let our message drown out whatever thing they have to say. Do we engage with the police? No! Do we engage with the cops? No! Absolutely not, right? So let's make sure that in the case an officer approaches you, feel free to come out to one of our wonderful yellow-vested organizers around. They'll be able to direct them to whoever needs to speak with them. I find it funny how we don't trust the police here in the U.S., but now the U.S. wants us to trust them to police the world. Thank you. amongst such a tumultuous time, the words of Rosa Luxemburg come to mind. The most revolutionary thing one can do is always to proclaim loudly what is happening. This is a lesson that Palestine taught us. Silence in the face of aggression is not to be neutral, but to be on the side of the aggressor. Anytime the U.S. decides to sanction and blockade another country, bomb civilians in the capital of another country, and kidnaps the president of another country, we don't get a choice to stay silent.
No, we don't.
So are we going to stay silent?
No!
Right on. The attack on Venezuela is by no means a step towards liberation, as some news outlets will have you believe. It is a dangerous and shameless aggression of an empire in decay and desperation. We know these actions are illegal. We know that they are building the war drive off of lies, leveraging the opioid crisis created by the pharmaceutical industry of this country on international narco-terrorism. A lie they will surely use against other countries like Mexico, Cuba, Brazil, and Colombia. This is them beginning the war machine right here in our hemisphere. We cannot allow this. Shame! And we know that this is an open threat towards the sovereignty of the people of the world. A world where countries are finding ways of breaking from the chains of U.S. imperialism. This latest act is both a declaration of war and also a declaration of fear. The U.S. ruling class is afraid of losing control over the rest of the world and falling into the dustbin of history. If I say anything you agree with, feel free to speak right on. The U.S. is afraid, the U.S. ruling class is afraid of losing control of the rest of the world and falling into the dustbin of history. We all know too well that when we are in danger of falling, our first reaction instinctively is to reach out and grip hard on whatever can sustain us. It's our job to make sure that it falls. Venezuela's sin was to say no to U.S. rule. They took control of their oil and used the profits of that oil to fund social programs. For this, they were sanctioned and blockaded. Yes, this is about opening the largest oil reserves in the world to U.S. companies, but it is also about setting an example that you don't get to say no to this bully of a country. So much so that even the colonial language from old is in full display here, with both Trump and Vance mentioning that Venezuela's oil belongs to them. Imagine if your neighbor showed up to your house, armed to the teeth, and said, "This is my house now." What would you do?
Fight back!
We have to make a choice of what future we want to live in. We can let the elite of this country rule over us, use the wealth we create to continue the atrocities around the world, and send our children into another endless war. Or we can choose to build a new era of prosperity for all. We see this happening right now. Already 70% of Americans oppose this war. But it's not just about having the right opinion. It is about doing what is righteous. And we have to take on this task today. We must do this today by building a massive anti-war movement. A movement of millions of workers ready to bring this country to a halt under our ruling. Ready to bring this country to a halt until our ruling class remembers who are the wielders of power in this country. It's everyday working class people. We say it clearly and we say it loudly. We don't want endless destruction. We want conscious reconstruction.
We want conscious reconstruction
Of our country and for the benefit of all. We don't want intervention. We want collaboration. Amongst countries to build a better world, and we don't want destitution. We want revolution. Peace and not war. Solidarity now and solidarity forever. Thank you very much. Alrighty, y'all, thank you for listening to me speak. We're now going to be having a round of speakers. Make sure that you keep up the energy, right? We want to be loud, we want to hear and drown out any noise, and we have to make it clear for the people of Venezuela that we're sending along with them, that we understand that our government is doing something that is internationally illegal, and there is a concerted effort to not just stop there, but make sure that the rest of Latin America falls in line, and by proxy, the rest of the world. So we're going to go ahead and welcome our Yoko from DSA, the Democratic Socialists of America. Is this how I do it? Is this up? No. I don't usually use one of these, it's usually a microphone. Hola, buenas tardes, compañeras. I am Gumbo. I use they, them pronouns. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Austin chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America. Eat the mic. Oh, it's right. Oh, wow. Okay, hello. I'll try that again. Hola, buenas tardes, compañeras. I am Gumbo. I use they, them pronouns. I'm one of the co-chairs of the Austin Democratic Socialists of America. This is a beautiful day. Beautiful day to protest the war. Gorgeous day. Sun is out. And the president hates us. The president and his oligarch friends hate us, they hate you, they hate us all, and they say it openly. They think so little of us, they didn't even bother to try manufacturing consent for this illegal act of war, because in their minds we are too weak to stop them or too stupid to see through it. But my friends, we have been down this road before. Barely 20 years ago, every single step on this escalation ladder to yesterday morning's invasion of Venezuela was written by George W. Bush in Iraq. The illegal strikes on the boats in the Caribbean, the lies about the weapons of mass destruction, the deposing a world leader on the promise of democracy and oil. They hate us so much, they can't be bothered to try and write new material. Much easier to dust off an old playbook and spit in our eyes. This is an imperialism so naked my mom would blush at the sight of it. So naked it hurts to wrap my mind around it, because surely they would at least try to lie, right? But instead, Trump said openly yesterday morning in his press conference that his latest war is about liberating the good, God-fearing oil of Venezuela, and the Venezuelan people, afterthought. It's another resource war from a dying tyrant, from a dying empire, thrashing about in anger. We call it the American war machine. But machines can be broken. Gears rust, bolts shear, shafts break. The struggle for Palestine has taught us that Goliaths can be brought to their knees by a million Davids. If only we dare to fight. My friends, we are the rust. We are the sugar in their gas tanks and the nails in their tires. We are the many and they are few. We are up against horrors the size of elephants, but do you know how you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Bite by bite, by organized little bites. So when you show up to a protest like this, you are part of an ecosystem that has been doing this for years. Been organizing so that each and every one of you here has a role to play. Handing out water in the crowd, signing people up for future actions, making signs, it all fits together in a beautiful tapestry of resistance, and resist we must. Here's how. If you are active duty military, I urge you to refuse any orders you are given to kill for oil. If you work in the tech industry, pull the plug on the damn AI data centers. If you staff the supply chains that move great masses of bombs and guns, sit down on the job and refuse to move a single bullet. And for my part, if there is a draft, I will dodge it. If they come from my neighbors, I will block the streets. If they cut off the SNAP benefits again, I will man the soup kitchens. And all I ask is that you do the same. Get organized and fight like hell. La lucha sigue, compañeras. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Louder! El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. No boots on the ground, no balls in the air. No boots on the ground, no balls in the air. U.S. out of everywhere. U.S. out of everywhere. Thank you, comrades. Fight like hell. Up next, we're going to have Ryan from the PSL come up and speak.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryan. I'm with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. My name is Ryan. I'm with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. I'm also a United States Navy veteran and an anti-war and anti-imperialist activist. Yesterday morning, the United States illegally attacked and invaded Venezuela. They used this attack as cover to kidnap the president of another country. The U.S. has no right to indiscriminately bomb and kidnap the leader of another nation. This is yet another criminal, reprehensible act by Donald Trump and this administration. He has murdered innocent fishermen, stolen tankers full of oil, and invaded a sovereign nation in order to kidnap the leader of that nation. We demand that these acts of war end immediately. The U.S. has also instituted a complete blockade of Venezuela. Their aim is to strangle the Venezuelan economy to make it easier for the Pentagon war machine to directly attack Venezuela. The Pentagon, by the way, has failed its 8th audit in a row. The pretense that this was some moral intervention has even been dropped now. When Trump announced the blockade, he said outright that the goal was to take Venezuela's oil, land, and minerals. J.D. Vance even said that Venezuela's natural wealth must be returned to the U.S., highlighting the colonial and imperialist nature of this criminal act. Ultimately, this blockade is an enormous act of theft and piracy, using the power of the U.S. Navy to commit these crimes on a massive scale. The natural wealth of Venezuela does not belong to the U.S. The natural wealth of Venezuela belongs to the people of Venezuela. When Donald Trump says that this war on Venezuela is about stopping drugs and cartels, he is outright lying. The so-called Cartel de Solis that he claims Maduro leads does not even exist. The DEA publishes a report every year on the major cartels involved in smuggling drugs into the United States. The Cartel de Solis, a cartel supposedly run by the president of an entire country, is not included in this report. That's because it's entirely made up. These notes have a familiar ring to a veteran like me. I remember Bush telling us all about how Iraq had weapons of mass destruction. Ultimately, it turned out that the invasion of Iraq, just like the invasion of Venezuela, was only predicated on lies. This war isn't about drugs. This is a war for oil, for natural resources. It's important to note that Venezuela has the largest oil reserves in the world. The oil in Venezuela and the entire industry around it used to be controlled by U.S. corporations. Venezuela's government took control of that industry, as is its right to, in order to use the wealth from its own natural resources to fund social programs for the people of Venezuela, providing healthcare, education, housing, and other social rights. The U.S. government is using military aggression to steal that wealth from the people of Venezuela. But this isn't just about people and resources outside of the United States. Trump is turning the U.S. war machine loose on Venezuela, while back home, it consumes a greater and greater share of the national budget. Meanwhile, homelessness, joblessness, and the actual lived economy are at their worst. It's getting more and more impossible every day for working class people to make ends meet. The USS Gerald Ford, the aircraft carrier that Trump deployed to the waters off the coast of Venezuela, cost over $17 billion to build. Our money, our taxes, should not be going to help meet our money and our taxes should be going to help meet people's needs. They should not be used to destroy another country on behalf of oil executives. Now, none of this is new or unique to Trump and the Republican Party. Democrats and Republicans alike have been working alongside each other for the last 20 plus years to undermine the democratically elected governments in Venezuela through attempted coups, isolation via diplomacy, and imposing a massive 1,000 sanctions on Venezuela. The petty excuses made for these different actions are largely transparent and vary widely, from accusations of human rights abuses, a lack of democracy, economic crisis, and now the obvious lie of involvement in the trafficking of drugs. These justifications change rapidly and constantly, revealing that they are empty excuses, and that the true goal is destabilization in order to undermine confidence and ultimately overthrow the current leadership of Venezuela. As Trump hinted at yesterday, this is all likely to further escalate into an all-out invasion and occupation of Venezuela. It will not be the children of the oil executives or those of the CEOs of weapons manufacturers like Boeing or Lockheed Martin who will say, "You'll kill and die." It will be the young folks of the working class that Trump and the wealthy will send to fight their war for the oil and natural resources of Venezuela. It will not be the children of the wealthy that return home either in body bags or broken inside. It will be our children. We need a new system, a new form of government that puts the people's needs first. Instead of spending billions of dollars on war profiteering, we could be spending that money fixing our aging infrastructure, eliminating extreme poverty, actually improving education and literacy, and investing in technologies that improve our lives instead of increasing surveillance of everyday working class people. I am, of course, talking about a socialist system that would allow us to truly have a say in how our country runs and to put our tax dollars to work for us, to make life better for all of us. My friends, let us not lose hope. The people of Venezuela are fighting back. We must fight back alongside them. Get out there and take action. Join an organization that's doing the work. I personally organize with the Party for Socialism and Liberation. For folks who are veterans, there are organizations like About Face. Whatever organization you choose to work with, begin to build community resiliency now so that we can continue to raise our voices against war, against the violence of the empire, and against the theft by the already obscenely wealthy. Thank you.
Alrighty, thank you so much, Ryan. Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and take a little break for a chance. We'll have our wonderful Christian take on over for a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Fund our schools, not war!
Fund our schools, not war!
5, 6, 7, 8!
5, 6, 7, 8!
Stop the
I want
bomb!
to talk to
Force
the
too
Austin American
late!
State. That's what I'm looking for.
Force too late!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Fund our schools, not war!
Yeah, because they're using Venezuela for their
5, 6,
own
7,
purposes.
5, 6, 7, 8!
If you are going to write what I'm going to say,
too
yes.
late!
Stop the bombs, it's not too late!
Stop the bombs, it's not too late!
Yes. Got it. Wow, now I don't even have to go. Awesome.
We will pay for war and slaughter! Not another penny, not another dollar!
Just take a small step backwards.
We will pay for war and slaughter!
Ready when you
Not another penny, not another dollar!
first and last name, if you could spell that.
Yeah, Elizabeth Guns, G-U-N-C.
Elizabeth, and are you Venezuelan? Are you?
I am Venezuela.
What's your take on the protest happening today?
Well, I'm not against the protest. Don't misunderstand that. The problem is they're using the Venezuelan situation, the Venezuelan problem, for their own propaganda that they don't agree with the Trump administration. I have nothing to do with that. Venezuela has nothing to do with that. The United States doesn't agree with the president that they elect. That's free speech. Yes, it is. But that has nothing to do with Venezuela and what's going on over there. So that is what I'm not agreeing with.
So the confusion then that you would like to clarify is
These are not Venezuelans. Hello, I am Venezuelan. These are not Venezuelan. Most of the people over here are not Venezuelan. They don't even know what's going on. That's why I brought this.
and so if you, at least for you personally, how has been your reaction to everything that happened, Friday night, Saturday. I mean, with Maduro being taken away.
Venezuelans are happy of what happened. Let's be honest. We've been fighting this fight for 26 years. We are not able to do it by ourselves. So we needed somebody to help us out. If it is Trump and nobody agrees with Trump, might as well we're not going to talk again. Because now Maduro is out, and at least we have a venue and a way to get out of this regime. That it's also blood oil is from the regime. So Trump is not doing that right now, at least, but the regime is doing it. They're killing people with the money from the oil that they're selling.
That's all I have, Elizabeth. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and I hope that...
Yeah, no, it'll air tonight. It will. Yeah. Thank you. Sucks that we don't have it.
Y'all. Thank you so much. Right now we're going to have the Austin chapter of the Students for Democratic Society come up. This is showing a progressive student organization activist fighting for change on their campus. Welcome in.
Money for jobs and education.
Money for jobs and education.
Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
Money for jobs and education.
Money for jobs and education.
Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
I'm Stanley. SDS is a local student group that is based a long ways away from Venezuela, like all the other groups. None of the students have share tactics. We are probably potentially or machine guns to prevent this issue. So the struggle against imperialism can be met anytime, anywhere, on any front. The State Department prescribed Maduro and narco-terrorists. Accused him, Natalia Sandoval from Mexico, and Gustavo Petro of Colombia of all colluding with one another to flood the streets of America with fentanyl. Ignoring the fact that fentanyl does not come from South America, and that any drugs that do come from there do so with the help of the CIA. But we can touch on that another time. The foot soldiers that is also sent over the nation, in the eyes of the state, are none other than migrants from the South American countries.
In this way, imperialist lies justify repression of internally repressed people. Right people in our own community live among us now. But the people who believe that we wrong about this. Let's not be mistaken that. Around here in the new future, they will experience the same lies.
with Maduro and his government and the people of Venezuela. The government is from the U.S. The reform of both
I always think it's
Are we going to let them do that? Right. Another feature we see under imperialism is the merging of industrial capital with finance capital. Meaning, the U.S. oil company executives, politicians like Trump, Texas, and Rubio, they're interested by with Wall Street, the big bankers, and in many cases, these people are the big bankers themselves. So while we're now defending people from so-called dictatorship or from drug trafficking, they're really doing this to further line the pockets of the billionaires and high financiers in the U.S. So we're not going to allow the lies of the Trump administration to go to capital. Just as Bush lied to us in the Trump lies to us today about Venezuela and President Maduro. President Rodriguez, the United Socialist Party of Venezuela, and their millions of supporters are now backing down. Because the whole party revolution is not just about one person. They have strong community and our workers here. We here in the U.S., we also have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to
No, you're all good.
Not for war and occupation! Not for war and occupation! Thank you.
Another powerful speech from FRSL. Thank you so much, Jake. Up next, we're going to welcome Jesse with the Austin Immigrant Rights Action Committee.
Testing. Y'all can hear me, right? Yeah. Great. Okay, my name is Jesse from the Austin Immigrant Rights Action Committee, and I'm pumped up about this. I hate this war. First, I'm going to talk about the killed. A war crime. This was done in our name, in the American name. Furthermore, I just want to give y'all this quote. This came from a quote from a news media source. Survivors were basically two shirtless people clinging to the bow of a capsized boat, drifting on water until the missiles came and killed them. I hope this dispels whatever idea that this was about narco-terrorism. No, the only terrorism that's being done here is by our youth, is by our government. Secondly, the United States has been waging a war of economic warfare, illegal under international law, and it's all about the oil. The United States is jealous that Venezuela is able to keep control of its oil under its own land. Thirdly, and the reason why I think many of us are here, they went ahead, and this happened a few days ago, they kidnapped a sitting president, Nicolas Maduro. I don't think, that's just crazy. And that's just crazy. Another thing I want to say, and I remember reading this today, just today,
Last but not least, welcome Bill.
Yo, what's up? Can y'all hear me? My mom told me that once in a while, but I really not that I'm like trying to not do that anymore. Hi, my name is Dale. My pronouns are they, them. I'm the organizer of the PSL here in Austin. For the past few months, the United States has been periodically and consistently attacking the people in the courthouse. First, there was a picture there, and then I was working on the airport. On Saturday, helicopters rampaged towards Toronto, destroying apartment complexes, killing civilians, and our government being out their president and his voice. Saturday's airstrike killed 80-year-old Volkswagen fire, and then they started up with the name of airline. Justice, terrorism. Is that this country is built in our own backyard, in our cities. The technology we can pick out and build has been focused on here in Austin, Texas, on startup accelerators called Capital Factories. Capital Factories, the Austin here, are building the factories. And it's not about the
Nah, we'll need it for my laptop.
Their main export is dual-use technology, or technology that can be used both for war abroad and average Joes like you and me right here back home. And this dual-use technology comes back to us, battle-tested, in the genocide of the Palestinian people. The National Security about this, stay down here! Over $500 million from the government that wants to manage you, not precisely holding, that specialize in war. Many of these businesses are headquartered in Austin and Indiana, Texas. Yeah, fuck that! Every part of the attack is Venezuela to connect the shop to the Capital Factory military holdings. The CIA is following the Synchronize yourselves to the active kids with VR headsets used by Arena Labs and Red 6. And when those soldiers want to relax at the community shrine, there's AC. So this is the active picture of the invasion. Everybody is going here. The here's on the community. The service is provided by the Wisdom Company. Advanced Control. Thank you.
We have seen this. For a long time ago, we must learn history. We must learn our history, and our history is rooted in the blood of the oppressed. Internationally, is rooted in the blood of the oppressed. Who uphold coronavirus? Who uphold capitalism? Who uphold imperialism? What we are seeing today in Venezuela is what we saw in Iraq, in Iran. What we see currently in Palestine. This is a war for power to uphold the United States. Sole hegemonic imperialist power. And in this war for power, we have positioned ourselves all across the world, not in America, in Palestine, in Taiwan, Arab League, to uphold the U.S. because the U.S. is decaying. We are in an economic crisis. This is how you put upward motion. You have to put upward rent, but the rich will keep all the money around the world. The capitalist propaganda that wants to make you believe that we are drinking
take this back to your workplaces, to your neighborhoods. We have to come together and fight back. So drink the water, stay hydrated, and we'll see you here for the fight next time. Thank you so much.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido.
El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. Estamos en la lucha. Escucha, 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 estamos en la lucha. All right. This one is one of the their people that they're fighting for, it goes something like this. ¡Estamos en la lucha! ¡Estamos en la lucha! ¡Se ve! ¡Venezuela! ¡Aguanta! ¡El pueblo se levanta! ¡Venezuela! ¡Aguanta! ¡El pueblo se levanta! Thank you again, get home safe. Lovely to see you here today.
Set up just up here. It's right here, honestly. Yeah, here's good. Kind of copy and